Imagine waking up every morning feeling more drained than the day before. Your legs feel weak, your heart races, and no matter how much you rest, something still feels off. Diabetes already comes with its struggles, but what if a simple deficiency was making things even worse? What if missing just a few essential vitamins was robbing you of your energy, harming your heart, and affecting your nerves? Most people don't realize how much a lack of certain nutrients can worsen diabetes. But here's the good news. Getting the right vitamins can make a huge difference. Today, we're talking about the top 3 vitamins every diabetic needs. When you give your body what it's missing, you take back control of your health. 1. Vitamin D. Every day you push through fatigue, aching muscles, and legs that feel like they can't keep up. You might think it's just part of getting older, but what if there's something your body is silently crying out for? Something simple but powerful. Vitamin D. For diabetics, not having enough vitamin D can be a serious problem. Over 1 billion people worldwide are deficient, and diabetics are at an even higher risk. The numbers speak for themselves. Half of all diabetics have low vitamin D levels, and that's a major issue. Without enough vitamin D, insulin doesn't work properly. This makes it harder to control blood sugar, leading to more complications. But that's just the beginning. Your heart is one of the first things affected. Vitamin D helps keep blood vessels flexible and regulates blood pressure. Without it, arteries stiffen, blood pressure rises, and the heart has to work harder. People with low vitamin D are 40% more likely to develop high blood pressure and face nearly double the risk of heart disease. The chances of heart failure? Almost 50% higher. And then there are your muscles. If you've been feeling weaker or getting cramps, vitamin D might be the missing piece. Your muscles need it to stay strong. Low levels lead to slower recovery, more falls, and a greater risk of fractures, especially dangerous for diabetics who already struggle with poor circulation and nerve damage. Speaking of nerves, vitamin D plays a crucial role in protecting them. When levels are too low, nerves misfire, causing tingling, burning sensations, and numbness, classic signs of diabetic neuropathy. Over time, this can lead to permanent nerve damage. But it doesn't stop there. Your brain also depends on vitamin D. Low levels have been linked to memory problems, dementia, and even Alzheimer's. Your kidneys? They're part of the problem too. Kidneys help activate vitamin D, but diabetes is one of the leading causes of kidney disease. If your kidneys aren't working well, they can't activate enough vitamin D, increasing the risk of kidney failure. It's a cycle that keeps getting worse. And here's something most people don't talk about. Vitamin D affects your mood, energy, and even fertility. Low levels have been linked to depression, anxiety, brain fog, and low sex drive. If you've been feeling drained in more ways than one, this vitamin might be part of the reason. So why are diabetics at such high risk? It comes down to how the body processes vitamin D. The main source is sunlight, but diabetes-related metabolic issues make it harder to produce and use effectively. Obesity, kidney damage, certain medications, and chronic inflammation all make it worse. How do you know if you're low? Your body sends signals: constant fatigue, muscle pain, slow wound healing, and frequent infections. If any of this sounds familiar, it might be time to check your levels. A simple blood test can reveal the truth. Anything under 20 nanograms per milliliter is considered deficient, but experts suggest aiming for 40 to 60 for optimal health. The good news? This is fixable. Food sources of vitamin D include fatty fish like salmon, cod liver oil, egg yolks, and fortified dairy, but getting enough from diet alone can be tough. A tablespoon of cod liver oil provides over 1,300 IU, while a serving of salmon gives about 500 IU. UV-exposed mushrooms can pack over 1,000 IU per cup. For those who want a gourmet touch, a meal like pan-seared wild salmon with truffle-infused mushrooms can supply nearly 1,000 IU in one sitting. A creamy lobster bisque made with cod liver oil and wild mushrooms? Over 1,400 IU, delicious and beneficial. Still, for most people, especially diabetics, food alone won't cut it. That's where supplements come in. The best option? Vitamin D3 with K2. K2 helps direct calcium into bones instead of arteries, making it a powerful combination. Most people need at least 2,000 IU daily, but some may require more. It's always best to test your levels before deciding. One more thing. Certain foods and habits can actually lower vitamin D levels. Processed foods, sugary drinks, excessive caffeine, and alcohol interfere with absorption. If you consume these regularly, your body has an even harder time using vitamin D. This isn't just about avoiding a deficiency. It's about protecting your heart, nerves, kidneys, your entire body. The right choices can prevent serious complications, keep you mobile, and improve your quality of life. Your body is giving you warning signs. Are you listening? 2. Vitamin B12. Imagine waking up and your hands tingle. You bump into objects unknowingly, and a deep exhaustion clings to you no matter how much you rest. Your mind is foggy, simple tasks feel overwhelming, and your heart beats harder than it should. You tell yourself it's just aging, just stress, just diabetes. But what if something deeper is happening? What if your body is starving for something essential, something so small yet so powerful that without it, your health starts to slip away? Vitamin B12. A deficiency in this one nutrient can change everything. More than 20% of people over 60 don't have enough, and diabetics are even more at risk. The body needs B12 to create red blood cells, protect nerves, and keep the brain functioning. Without it, everything starts breaking down. And the worst part? The signs of deficiency creep in so slowly that by the time you realize what's happening, the damage has already begun. The heart is one of the first things to suffer. B12 helps regulate homocysteine, a compound in the blood that, when too high, increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. Without B12, homocysteine levels rise, making blood vessels stiff and increasing the chance of clots. Studies show that people with low B12 have a 30% higher risk of heart complications. Blood pressure becomes harder to control, circulation weakens, and the heart works overtime, straining against thickened arteries. For diabetics who already have a higher risk of heart disease, this silent threat only makes things worse. Then there are the legs. That numbness, that tingling, that strange, burning pain. That's nerve damage. B12 is critical for keeping nerves healthy, and without it, the protective coating around them starts to break down. Over time, nerves misfire, sending pain signals when there's no injury or, worse, becoming so damaged that sensation is lost entirely. Walking becomes difficult, balance becomes unsteady, and even standing for long periods feels exhausting. Diabetics already struggle with neuropathy, but a B12 deficiency speeds up the damage, making it harder to recover. Aging speeds up too. Every cell in the body depends on B12 for repair and regeneration. Without it, DNA starts breaking down faster, accelerating the aging process. Skin loses its glow, wrinkles deepen, muscles shrink, and energy fades. The mind, once sharp and clear, becomes sluggish. 3. Vitamin E. Imagine waking up one day and realizing your body isn't working the way it used to. Your legs feel weaker, your energy is gone, your heart is beating harder, faster. Your vision starts to blur and your hands shake. It feels like your body is breaking down piece by piece. You tell yourself it's just aging, it's just stress, just diabetes. But what if the real reason is something else? Something simple? Something missing? Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that protects the body from oxidative stress, one of the major contributors to diabetes complications. It helps reduce inflammation, supports immune function, and improves insulin sensitivity. The worst part? They don't even know it. A slow, silent deficiency creeping in, one that weakens the body from the inside out. More than 33% of adults are already vitamin E deficient. But for diabetics, the numbers are even higher. Why? Because diabetes increases oxidative stress, cellular damage that speeds up aging, weakens the immune system, and destroys nerves. Vitamin E is supposed to stop this. It neutralizes free radicals, protects blood vessels, and keeps the heart, nerves, and kidneys working. But when levels drop, everything starts to fall apart. The heart takes the first hit. Vitamin E is what keeps blood vessels strong and flexible. Without it, they stiffen. Plaque builds up. Blood flow slows down. The risk of high blood pressure, strokes, and heart attacks climbs higher. People with low vitamin E levels have a 30% higher chance of heart disease, and for diabetics whose hearts are already under stress, that's a life-threatening problem. Then there's the muscles. Ever felt sudden cramps? That deep, aching pain in your legs? That's not just fatigue, it's your body struggling without vitamin E. Without it, muscles become weaker, slower. Movement feels harder, coordination slips, and as the deficiency continues, even simple tasks, walking, standing, balancing, become more difficult. Falls become more common, recovery takes longer. Aging speeds up too. Vitamin E is one of the body's strongest anti-aging defenses, protecting skin cells and even DNA from damage. Without it, wrinkles deepen, skin loses its glow, the body's ability to heal slows down. But it's more than just looks, it's how fast your organs wear out, how quickly you feel older than you should. A vitamin E deficiency isn't just about feeling tired, it's about the body breaking down faster than it's supposed to. The nerves suffer next. Tingling, numbness, burning pain, classic signs of nerve damage. And without vitamin E, those symptoms get worse. Nerves are fragile, and vitamin E protects them. When it's missing, the damage spreads. Diabetic neuropathy becomes more severe, more painful, more irreversible. And once nerve damage reaches a certain point, there's no going back. Your vision isn't safe either. The eyes rely on tiny, delicate blood vessels to function. Without vitamin E, those vessels weaken. Vision starts to blur, eyes become more sensitive to light, and for diabetics already at risk of diabetic retinopathy, a deficiency makes things worse. What starts as minor vision problems can turn into permanent damage. And then the part no one talks about, fertility and libido. Vitamin E plays a critical role in hormone production. Low levels can lead to lower testosterone, reduced estrogen, poor sperm quality. If energy levels are low, if desire is fading, if fertility is a struggle, vitamin E could be part of the problem. The body needs balance to function, and without this vitamin, that balance is lost. And the kidneys? They're hit just as hard. Diabetics already have a higher risk of kidney disease, and vitamin E deficiency makes it worse. The kidneys filter waste, regulate blood pressure, and keep the body's fluids balanced, but they need protection from oxidative damage to keep working. Without enough vitamin E, kidney function declines, the risk of kidney failure rises, and once the kidneys start to fail, the options become limited. But the most concerning part? Most people have no idea they're deficient. The symptoms don't hit all at once. It's a slow process. First the fatigue, then the weakness, then the nerve pain, the vision problems, the heart issues. By the time the damage is obvious, it's already deep. The only way to know for sure? A blood test. Anything under 5 milligrams per liter is a deficiency, but for optimal health, levels should be much higher. Fixing it starts with food. The best natural sources? Wheat germ oil tops the list. Just 1 tablespoon provides over 100% of the daily recommended intake. Sunflower seeds? An ounce gives nearly 50%. Almonds, hazelnuts, spinach, these all pack a strong dose. But here's the problem. Most people don't eat enough of these foods daily to correct a deficiency. That's why some of the most impressive meals in the world focus on delivering high doses of vitamin E in a single dish. Truffle-infused almond pâté, a gourmet spread made with almonds and extra virgin olive oil, packing around 5 milligrams of vitamin E per serving. Sunflower seed crusted salmon, combining the heart-protecting omega-3s of salmon with the vitamin E power of sunflower seeds. One serving gives over 10 milligrams. And then there's hazelnut and spinach stuffed portobello mushrooms, a dish packed with antioxidants and at least 6 milligrams of vitamin E in every serving. For diabetics, food alone often isn't enough. That's why supplements exist. But not all vitamin E supplements are the same. The best option? Natural vitamin E labeled as D-alpha tocopherol, which is more effective than synthetic versions. A 400 IU daily dose is safe and beneficial. Mixed tocopherol supplements, which include different forms of vitamin E, can be even better. The key is balance. Not too little, but not too much. And here's the hidden danger. Certain foods can make a vitamin E deficiency worse. Processed junk food, trans fats, refined sugars, these don't just lack nutrients. They actively interfere with how the body absorbs vitamin E. Diets extremely low in healthy fats make it nearly impossible to use vitamin E properly. Alcohol drains vitamin E levels even faster. If these are a part of daily life, even the best foods and supplements won't be enough. This isn't just about preventing a deficiency. This is about protecting the heart, the nerves, the kidneys. It's about stopping the pain, stopping the fatigue, stopping the slow breakdown of the body. The right foods, the right supplements, the right choices, these can change everything. The damage from vitamin E deficiency is silent, but so is the solution. The question is, will you act before it's too late? The best food sources of vitamin E include almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocado. If supplementing, choose a natural form like D-alpha tocopherol for better absorption. Diabetes management goes beyond just controlling blood sugar. The right vitamins and minerals can improve energy, protect nerves, strengthen the heart, and enhance overall health. If you've been feeling off, don't ignore the signs. Your body might be missing key nutrients. Addressing these deficiencies could make all the difference in how you feel every day. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health tips. Stay informed, stay healthy, and take charge of your well-being.